Welcome to Good Mythical MORE. We're going to find some ice cream scandals and talk about them with each other.
But first, we're going to do Drawer Destroyer.
Oh, is that happening again? I didn't think we were going to repeat that.
Hit it at the same time. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Whoa, whoa, whoa,
There you go.
whoa, whoa, look at that.
I get to
Split
keep my
right
hat.
down the middle.
That is cool. Smells like
Smells good.
smells like
I kind of like that.
what? It smells like meat.
Yeah, it's a meat candle.
What is the flavor of this candle?
Skull death. I don't know. It smells good to me.
It does smell good in a meaty kind of way. All right, we got some ice cream scandals, and I just want to acknowledge I got a holographic minimalist mythical hoodie on that is going to be around for Black Friday only. So right now, matter of fact, supplies are limited. They may be sold out already. Go over to mythical.com, see if you can get this limited edition version of our minimalist hoodie. It's holographic.
You okay?
I'm cool now that I've got a.
It's leaking a little bit.
I told you it would start bleeding.
Do you need to rewrap it?
No, it's.
I mean,
it's
I'm
fine.
kind of starting to feel bad.
It's not coming all the way through. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt anymore. It'll be fine.
You sure? Do we need to do I need to apply pressure to it?
I know pressure is being applied.
So that's not fresh blood. That's blood that just came through. Is it still coming through?
I think it's still bleeding, but there's pressure. Pressure is being applied by the thing.
Okay. I mean, now that you're an injured boy,
Disinfected.
I feel a little bit bad.
Yeah, feel bad.
About the fact that I won
Yeah.
and I injured you, and now I have to make you do something in order to get this Klondike
I probably
bar.
could have just done a Band-Aid, honestly, but I did want you to feel bad.
Okay. Well, in order to get this Klondike bar, I would like you to pray to the ice cream god, which is this little polar bear on here, and I would like you to ask him or her, it's God, it's a genderless being, and I would like you to ask the bear for
what?
more nuts.
For more nuts.
For more nuts on your ice cream.
There's no nuts in the Klondike bar.
No, you can get nuts in them. But I'm just saying, for more nuts, every time you eat more ice cream.
So that bear is
future,
a god.
Yeah,
it
is ice
I have
cream
to
god.
worship it.
Yeah, you have to just pray to it. Just as like a one-off kind of prayer. You don't have to like pledge your allegiance to this god.
Oh God of the Klondike, in polar bear form,
Mm-hmm.
I beseech thee to give me more nuts.
Yeah, but
Amen.
he's not satisfied yet. He hasn't budged. He says it.
Oh
seems
God of the
like,
Klondike,
hold on. I have a really special relationship with him. He
in
says that
polar bear form.
No, he says that he wants to be called Barry, and he says that they want you to be more authentic.
Dear Mr. Barry, can I do it in letter form?
Yeah, he likes it.
I love your logo. Your rendering on which is smooth and icy, and it makes me hungry. Give me some nuts. Amen. Sincerely, Link Deal.
Yeah, he said, okay, that was great. He wants pretty please.
But that's enough.
Pretty please, more nuts, please, pretty. That's what he
This
wants.
goes against my religion.
He just said pretty please, more nuts, pretty please, pretty, and he wants to end with a pretty.
Pretty please, more nuts, please, pretty.
That's it. All right, you can have it. Put it on your sore.
My sore. It's an injury. It's a wound, man. It's a freaking puncture wound.
Stevie, I've been told that you have scandals.
It's true.
Personal
I do.
scandals.
They're ice cream related scandals.
I
This
couldn't
is
get
as
a prize.
scandalous as ice cream can get, I'm telling you.
Okay.
Would you like to hear some of my
Oh,
scandals?
Yeah. I'm always about this kind of thing. You know me and the gossip.
A London ice cream shop sold an ice cream made with holy water and absinthe. The ice cream shop was called, or is called, I don't know if they're around, Ice Creamists. and the treat was called the Vice Lolly, and looks like this was back in 2012. It's a pistol-shaped ice cream treat with 3 parts holy water, 1 part 80% alcohol, absinthe, and sugar.
What?
Um,
And the ad has a nun holding it?
yeah.
This is really, really scandalous. Do you think anybody bought this?
Well,
so it's it's a frozen alcoholic beverage, but it is on a stick. Is that the stick hanging out there?
No.
What is that?
I think that's just the part of the habit. No, maybe that is a stick. Yeah, that's a stick.
That's interesting.
it looks like it was.
As if we weren't already being sacrilegious enough. I'm praying to a polar bear god, and now we got a nun holding an alcoholic pistol.
I had a feeling that something like this might come because ice cream can get really, really sacrilegious sometimes. No, and so I wanted to set the tone and get you to pray to a bear.
It looks like it was $28.50 per serving, and that's in U.S. dollars. So, yeah, okay. And then
The thing about it is, her eye makeup game is strong,
It's not nun-like.
but it's not.
I don't think that nuns do the eye makeup thing. I think that
she's been watching them tutorials.
I think if you walk up into the nunnery with a really like a, what do you call that? A deep shadow?
habit.
What do you call that style?
Oh,
Stevie?
smoky eye.
Smoky eye. If you walk up,
you're
into
asking me that?
you know, I mean, you may not regularly wear.
Who's he
this
gonna
kind of
ask,
thing,
me?
But I'm just saying, you're more of an authority than we are.
I don't know about that.
You know about smoky eye.
Well, yeah, sure, yeah.
Spiritual refreshment. Let's
yeah.
see it. Let's see another. I don't want to.
Wait, but this ice cream shop, before they sold this, they also sold a ice cream made out of breast milk called Baby Gaga, and it said the breast milk ice cream used the breast milk of as many as 15 women.
Well, because you got to get a lot of milk in order to make ice cream, and a woman doesn't make as much milk as you would think.
So this ice creamery, what are they called again? Ice creamist.
They're extremists.
They're
Marketing geniuses.
They're marketing enthusiasts.
But this would get you to go there. I mean, I wouldn't do the gun thing, and I wouldn't do the breast milk thing because I have had breast milk.
What would you do? The nun thing?
You know what's weird is that they always use nuns in their marketing, so you should have seen the breast milk ad.
Oh gosh.
Just kidding.
Let's see the next.
Okay, so this is the next story. Carvel, do you say Carvel?
I say Carvel, yeah.
Carvel had to cut Dina Lohan off from free ice cream after she wildly abused privileges.
Who is Dina Lohan?
Is that Lindsay Lohan's mom?
Yeah. So I guess they offer celebrity black cards to select, in quotes, A-listers, which gains
Dina's an
unlimited
A-lister.
ice
They had to
cream for
retract
free.
it.
They do not budget for friends of friends and typically use an honor system that celebrities will be reasonable in their consumption. But Dina Lohan tried to use the card to supply a party's worth of ice cream for her 14-year-old son.
Come on, Dina.
When the server refused, she got into an altercation.
Oh, really?
And the police had to get involved.
Yeah, Dina, come on.
And then they released a statement saying, as part of Carvel's 75th anniversary celebration last year, we issued 75 black cards to celebrities. One moment, I have to scroll. Oh, I've scrolled too far.
She has scrolled too far,
Oh
people.
gosh.
These
old
cards
scroll.
She's gone over the edge.
were issued in the celebrity's name and require the card holder to be present at the time of use. Unfortunately, the Lohan family has been abusing the card. At first, we graciously honored their requests. After more than 6 months of numerous and large orders for ice cream, we finally had to cut off the card and take it back.
At what point in just the typical Lohan mind?
No, she tried to say she was the victim. She is issued a statement that says, it shows just how we get treated so much worse than regular people, she said.
Oh, when they go Lohan, Carvel goes high. You know, there's this Chipotle card, like whatever their version of that card is, that they give out to YouTubers. I just can't.
Dobrik got
I can't
one.
help but notice that Dobrik's had one for a while. Can't help but notice that Mr. Beast was talking about one a little while ago.
Yeah,
That came across my Twitter. Can't help but notice.
Who's going to give a card
that
to a couple of 40-year-old men who are just going to feed their children with it?
We should get Paquito Moss cards.
I'm telling you. I don't want no Chipotle
Paquito
card.
Mas.
Paquito Mas, call us.
Yeah. Let's start a Paquito Mas card.
Yeah, I mean, is that a nationwide thing? I don't
I
think
don't
so.
know, but we are not nationwide. I mean,
well, the first time I
we're
ate at a
not-
Paquito Mas, when I came out here, I was like, well, this is a nice Mexican restaurant. I
Yeah.
was like, well, look at this place.
When we came out for Online Nation,
we thought it was
we walked
just
to
a
it from the studio.
standalone place.
Their carnitas,
And then we found another one. And then another one, I was like, oh,
pretty bomb.
got it. It's a chain.
woman arrested for licking ice cream carton and putting it back on grocery shelf.
Licking the carton?
Yeah.
Well, there's
Does that
frost
mean
on it.
opening and...
I think it's just she's licking the frost off the carton.
Now, do all ice cream cartons have a seal that holds the top on?
Let's say yes.
I don't think so.
Because very recently, like 3 weeks ago, we got some ice cream delivered along with our groceries. And we got a small, like a pint, you know, because I don't like to get too much ice cream. And the people took a long time to get there. And then like 3 people like came with like 2 bags to the door. It was a little odd. And then when I finally got to the ice cream, which is the thing that I was wanting to eat immediately, it didn't have a seal on it. It was just like, he just pulled the top off.
What's the brand you said?
What's that?
It was one of those single servings of, it might have been Ben and Jerry's.
Ben & Jerry's has a seal.
It must have not been Ben and
The
Jerry's,
even
but if
the
it was
pints.
Ben and Jerry's, this got even more
Well, was there some
ridiculous.
missing from the...
I don't think so, but you know, we've eaten ice cream before from a roommate and then taken other ice cream and smoothed out the top.
Yeah,
So-
but we weren't delivery people.
Right. Anyway, it just made me think twice about it, but I thought twice and then I ate the entire thing, so I'm still here, I'm okay.
So it was in a Walmart in Lufkin, Texas.
Oh, Lufkin.
She was caught licking an opened container of Bluebell ice cream, which
get
I mean,
it.
who can
I
blame
get
her?
it. It's good ice cream.
Tampering with a consumer product is a second-degree felony in the state of Texas.
What does that entail?
She could
Second-degree
face
felony.
up to 20 years in prison.
For licking it?
Oh, the flavor she licked, which is very important, was Tin Roof, a creamy vanilla ice cream with a rich chocolate fudge swirl and roasted peanuts dipped in dark chocolate.
Ooh, it's got nuts.
Tin Roof! Roasted.
Oh, after some investigation, it was discovered she was 17 and therefore a minor.
Okay, it's cool.
But she was
It's just a kid licking ice
prosecuted.
cream.
I think there has to be a little bit of a delineation between. Now, I guess if like you've got like you know that you got like a sickness that you're like intentionally trying to spread it to the ice cream,
Right, or if you're
maybe
just
you're
hungry.
getting into felony territory.
If
at
you're
that
just
point.
tempted.
But what are you in for? Well, long story, but have you heard of Tin Roof ice cream?
She was dubbed the Lufkin Liquor. And
Maybe that's what
there
she
were
was
a bunch of
after.
copycats after the story got out of people licking ice cream and putting it back.
Of course, TikTok,
What? Yeah. So
TikTok liquors. Have you seen the thing? I mean, this has been around for a while, but like people are going into these store pranks have been around for a while, but now they're
Sure,
kind of
sure.
sort of having a second life because of TikTok. But the thing where people go into any sort of grocery store, any sort of big box store, and they like have glitter or something like that, and they'll take a bunch of it and go up behind somebody and throw it up in the air and also throw it up in the air over themselves so that it lands on them and the other person, and then turn around like, oh, where'd this glitter come from? Or the best one is when they take a bucket, they put it on the person's head, and then they put it on their own head, and they turn around and they're like, whoa, how did these 2 buckets get on our heads?
Are you serious?
Yes. And like, I guess they must cut out all the ones, because if you did that to me, I'd be like, dude, I know there's not an invisible bucket man. You put this bucket on both of our heads. Who else would have done it? But like, people fall for it enough to make videos out of. People are like, I don't know, the bucket. Wow, you got a bucket too?
I don't think you can condone that video and also enjoy that video, but I'd find myself in that territory. I suppose.
Condone and enjoy?
Yeah.
Those are consistent. You mean condemn and enjoy?
That's what I meant.
Yeah, I do condemn.
No,
it.
I said I can't condone it
Yeah, agreed.
and enjoy it. That's what I
agreed.
was.
Agreed.
But I find myself doing that.
But the way that TikTok and even like Instagram works now is you're watching the video before you've made a decision to watch it. Because all you've done is said, I don't want to watch the current video that I'm watching.
Yeah.
I want to watch the next video.
Yeah.
And so now I've seen the video. I've given it a view.
Mm-hmm.
Is that an endorsement? Have I condoned the video?
Can you take that back?
Can I unswipe it?
Yeah, and if it's like, oh, I don't know what's going to happen. I'm going to watch it. Then it's like, oh, that's what happened. You can't take it back. You've rewarded them.
Yeah.
There's something to this.
Oh, this is. I mean, we talked about this for a long time. One day, I remember.
Well, we talked about it in terms of how we harness it.
We were talking about how TikTok and YouTube are so different because everybody's. I mean, I guess you do get a suggested video if you're on YouTube, but there's a lot more consumer choice in YouTube.
What we didn't talk, but we didn't talk about this, which is
ice cream.
You've watched it and rewarded it and told the algorithm, hey. There's one more person who'll watch this entire thing.
Is that why I keep getting Buckethead videos?
You keep getting Bucketheads, yeah.
Because
But I think we need to testify it at the hearings.
Yeah, right. Can that be arranged?
We're like, we've watched so many we bring in 2 buckets.
Exhibit A, we're both in the store. Okay, what else happened, Stevie?
I have very bad news for your Ben & Jerry's delivery, because the next headline is Domino's delivery worker caught on camera rubbing ice cream on crotch. A Domino's delivery worker in England decided to rub a tub of Ben & Jerry's ice cream on his crotch moments before delivering food to the customer.
Open or just closed?
Unclear, but it says the customer was enjoying his pizza with a group of friends and was about to pull out the ice cream when he received a call from his girlfriend. She said, I hope you haven't eaten the ice cream that Domino's have sent you. I guess that's how British people phrase things.
That's correct, Grandma.
And then instructed him to look at the Ring doorbell footage. He was horrified upon watching the footage and reported the incident to Domino's.
How did she know? She had seen the Ring footage?
That girlfriend is spying on him. She probably got a Ring notification. And then was like, oh.
Wow, he rubbed it on his crotch.
If you're going to rub, don't ring first. Don't ring and rub. You got to rub and ring.
Mm-hmm. Right. Well, I think it sees you when you arrive.
You got to rub, walk, and ring. You
got to rub.
You can't ring, rub, and then walk.
You got to rub on the sidewalk before you're in the field of view of the camera. Don't do that. I didn't see any like marks in my ice cream. So
this is why it's important. Whenever you can tip the driver, your delivery driver, within the app, do it, and do it generously.
You gotta tip them before they tip you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, okay, I think I go both ways.
Because it only helps.
I go both ways because my wife always tips pretty generously before, for that reason. Sometimes I do. I always tip generously unless somebody does something really stupid, which hasn't happened yet with any deliveries. But the reason is, like, aren't they still trying to, like...
I don't think they can see it.
Get the tip?
Can they see it before?
No, they can see it.
I hope they can.
Oh, really?
Because if my wife gives a big tip, a lot of times they'll be like, thank you. You can tell. So maybe she's right. Maybe they treat you better because you've given first.
That means I'm right, too.
Yeah.
That's what I do. Don't mess with your delivery people.
But what if
maybe they won't mess with you.
What if you give a big tip and then they pull out their big tip and rub it in your ice cream?
We've already been there. You know what? That's old news.
Sorry. By the way, Link's injury is fake.
Yeah, this isn't real blood.
Don't worry. We got you, didn't we?
Totally fake blood.
We got you. You feel so sorry. So many people have already added me on Twitter about how I injured him and how I should have apologized. Ha ha! In your face.
But I did put fake blood in a wound, so let me go clean that out.
Yeah, do that.
Hey, check out our Black Friday sale with exclusive items and up to 40% off store-wide at mythical.com.